Next question. The Boomkin YouTube asks, what is your ethnicity? I'm Filipino, and thank you. I want a good name, please, for answering that question for me. Next question. OX1 Superman 1XO, why are you so beautiful? Next question. The Xavier Grand, do you enjoy reading, and if so, what kind of books? Yeah, I do like reading. I like reading manga, graphic novels, and also fantasy novels. Not really Lord of the Rings kind of fantasy, because I read that book and I just think it's really boring. I like stuff like his Dark Materials, what was that, the Circle Trilogy, stuff like that. Ted Dekker books are really good, so I like those. The next question by Time Splitters Chimp. Where in Asia are you from? I'm from the Philippines. And next question, Yenny D13. What got you interested in crocheting? My mom. Love Drawing Forever asks, will you ever make a Soul Sackboy from Soul Eater, and what's your favorite manga? I'm not sure if I'll make a Soul Sackboy from Soul Eater, and my favorite manga would have to be, I haven't read the Death Note manga, but if I did, I would say it would be that one. I do really like Full Metal Alchemist. That one's really fun to read. I only have 4 of them though. Next question, Tail Flame asks, how do you plan your projects and figure out what pattern you need and how much yarn you need? I pretty much just like eyeball it. I'm not really sure most of the time, and sometimes I run out and have to go get more. And figure out what pattern. I just kind of do it. I don't actually plan the patterns, I just make it, and if it doesn't look right, I start over pretty much. So it's like a trial and error kind of thing. Next question, Marcus, Marcustait asks, what's your favorite Chuck Norris movie? I don't have a favorite Chuck Norris movie actually. Blissy Wissy asks, how old are you really? I am 27. I'm turning 28 actually in September. Have you ever been told you look really young? Yes. Mrs. Moon 711, what inspired you to make a Sackboy? Actually, I just saw images of Sackboy and I just thought that, you know, maybe I can make this, and he looks really cute, so I really wanted to make him. Guinea Pigs Rock asks, what advice can you give a fellow crocheter who makes amigurumis? I guess my advice is just have fun. Kind of think out of the box when you're crocheting, because I mean, there are some things that you can do that are not actually taught. I don't know. I mean, like the picking up stitches and stuff, I never really saw that from anywhere, unless there is somewhere where you can actually learn that. But I mean, think out of the box and be creative in how you make the dolls. You don't actually have to follow like any rules. There basically aren't any rules to follow. What is your favorite restaurant and what do you like to order there? If you watch Dinky Dana's video, he said that he liked to eat at Big Bowl at Penn State. I think they have the best food on campus actually. They really have great food there. And I think it's just unmatched from all the other Chinese restaurants they have downtown. It's not like Americanized or anything like that. Their food's really good, and they do give you really big portions. And I like to order the Hainanese chicken rice. It's really good. I just remember eating that in Singapore when I lived there, and I love that. Next question by Buize, B-U-I-Z-E 1009. How long have you been creating Sackboys? I haven't been creating Sackboys for very long, probably 2 years, something like that. The next question is by Newcomb384. He asks, are you a sports fan, and what's your favorite sport to watch and play? I'm a sports fan. I do like watching tennis, and I just got started watching football, and I started understanding it because I really sucked at, you know, I watched it and I wouldn't understand what was going on. I mean the basics, but not completely. So I just started learning how to watch football. And 5 El Gato 88 asks, do you like comics? And I guess I don't really read comics. I used to when I was younger. I read the comics on the back of the newspaper. I read a lot of them. What is that? I read Peanuts. There was one really funny one that I really liked, but I don't remember the name. It was just one box. And it wasn't like a progressive story. It was just really funny. It was just one box at the bottom. And it was just really odd. But it was entertaining to read. And I also like reading Garfield. That was fun to watch. That was fun to read. And also, I forgot that one girl's name. Luann. Yeah, I like reading that one too. Let's see, where am I? Okay, so the next question is by Wig Loverful. How many hours on average do you spend a week on gaming, and which consoles do you own? I only have the PS2, and it really depends on what game I'm playing. Like if it's an RPG, I would spend hours on it. A week, I guess maybe if I had more time, I would spend, let's see, I guess 30 to 40 hours a week. Next question by Bodkin Archer. When are you getting a PS3 so you can play Uncharted and Heavy Rain, the premier gaming experiences on home consoles? I'm not sure when I'm getting a PS3, probably when I get a job or after I graduate and I get a job. I'm probably gonna try to get all the consoles because right now I don't really have the money to buy them all. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Heavy Rain. I did watch gameplay of Heavy Rain. I watched a walkthrough by Darkside Phil, so I don't think I'll be playing it. I did play Indigo Prophecy, and that is really good. I really love that game. Well, and the next question is by Armando119. What inspired you? Okay, that's the same question. Magic Merlion asks, what is your all-time favorite childhood movie or TV series that you still like to this day? I liked watching Wonder Years. It was a really wholesome show that I watched with my family, and I just really liked that show. On average, how many hours a week do you spend crocheting? I don't know actually. How many hours? I am not sure. I do spend most of the day crocheting, depending on what I'm making. Next question, Cap Chronic. What is the worst job you have ever had? Actually, I haven't worked like retail or in restaurants and stuff like that like other people have. I've just been doing school jobs, like internships, working in the school office. I guess the worst job I would say would be tutoring, because I applied for tutoring and I had to tutor for math and physics. And I mean, I thought I would be fine, but then when a couple of people asked me a question, I couldn't answer it. It was kind of awkward, so that's probably the worst job I've ever had. Next question, HulkTube asks, do you prefer modern or classic gaming? I actually prefer modern gaming because of the graphics. They just look so good. Platinus asks, have you ever seen a David Lynch movie? No, I haven't. Next question, Mr. Leo 94X asks, would you add me on Little Big Planet so we can play together? I would if I had a PlayStation 3, but I don't. So sorry about that. Next question by Morsusmihi. Have you ever crocheted a fedora? No. And have you ever crocheted a fedora for a Sackboy? No.